Nick Duncan here, Kendall Toyota of Anchorage. Wanted to spend a brief moment with you going over the 2016 1794 Tundra. One of my favorite trim levels. Comes with a Western interior theme based off of the San Antonio branch where these are made at. It was once a cattle ranch, and that's where they got the 1794, as that's the year that the cattle ranch was created. This one does have an off-road package on it, so it does give it a different style rim than it would normally have, though it's one of my favorites. And also, you're going to notice that you have a more aggressive tread on this model, making it better for traction on dirt roads and even ice and snow. It works really well on. There's another thing I like to point out about this trim. You're going to notice that the mirrors and the door handles have all been chromed out. Adds to the styling. Moving on to the back here, one thing I like to point out about all my Tundras, this particular model has a 5.7 liter engine. So it gives you 381 horsepower and 401 torque, making it so you have the ability to get a heavy load up and going all the way up to 10,000 pounds. But on top of that, it has an amazing brake system, top in its class. It's got 13.9-inch brakes, disc brakes. It also has a 4-piston brake caliber system, which gives it an amazing ability to stop the load as well. So, phenomenal truck, leading in its class for half-ton pickup trucks. I also like to point out on the Tundra that they do have an easy drop tailgate. So it's really nice, because if you're going to a warehouse or something and you're picking a load up, and you got that young buck that doesn't care and just wants to slam the tailgate down, doesn't matter if it'll slowly drop itself down. Also like to point out, 2 fingers, very easily lifted up, no struggle. It's light to lift up and easy to drop. All of the Tundras come standard with a backup camera as well as a locking tailgate. Especially makes it nice if you put a canopy on and you have some sensitive materials that you want to keep locked up. I want to point out too that here is your 4-pin and your 7-pin connection. They're lifted up above now on the model since 2014. Makes it a lot easier to hook your trailer controls up. So on the inside of this interior of the 1794 Tundra, a lot of great things to go over here. Obviously, some of the main ones, it's got a sunroof, makes it very nice. You can open it up, cool yourself off. One thing I do like to point out too is that on all of our Tundras, as well as all of our models that have the sunroof, you do have a protector right here to help stop wind and bugs and water from spraying in while the sunroof is open. Of course, you can tilt it and slide it. Gives you multiple ways to adjust it. Very nice feature to have. You can also close this if you don't want to have the sun shining in. As we move on down, you're going to notice that this does have a very stylish interior with the brown suede leather and the custom wood trim applied to the dash, the doors, and the steering wheel. Also notice that you have a leather wrapped steering wheel as well. With this particular model, you do also have navigation with the Entune app suite. An amazing feature that allows you to control things such as Pandora, iHeartRadio, movietickets.com, all from the screen of the vehicle without having to use your phone. You can also check stocks, you can check sports, your favorite sports teams. You can keep track of all of that on there. It would use your cell phone data plan, so definitely rates would apply to that. As we're moving on, one of my favorite features in the Tundra is that this does have adjustable headlights with a simple roll toggle to the left that you can do to adjust them. This particular model has daytime running LED lights on the outside of the truck. You can kind of see it in the reflection of the garage in front of us. Very stylish, very great looking. There's many other great features in here, including heated and vented seats in the front, dual climate control, many more things that we can spend hours going over. But for now, that's going to conclude what I'm going to go over with you on the interior of the truck. Anyways, that concludes my presentation on the 1794 Tundra today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call. I'm always happy to help. Once again, Nick Duncan at your service.